to have a restraining order on Umar Johnson. It's becoming unnerving for me. I don't like it.
Suit up, buckle up, grip up, because I'm done with the dumb shit from the haters. I've sat by for 5 years, and I've let these people try to ruin my name. Shout out to the Goonie Goons who've been reaching out to me. Kansas City Goonie Goons is ready to do what they need to do. Hold on for right now. All right? My Philly Goons is ready to pull up on him.
This isn't beef. This isn't drama. This is a man with a really large platform repeatedly telling his followers to go get his critics. In a situation with this black filmmaker who says that she got harassed, she went to the police. And when you go back through Umar's own words, you'll see why she's not the only one who should be concerned.
Pan-Africanism. Happy Thursday to everyone. I'm calling out to you because I need your help. I need your help. There are 4 individuals who need to be shut down. They have consistently tried to sabotage and destroy my work. These 4 individuals have taken it upon themselves to contact every single place that I speak at and try to get the event canceled. Not only do they contact every single place I speak at in an attempt to get the event canceled, they do so by spreading fallacious lies about who I am and what I do. They're telling people that I smoke crack, that I went to jail for selling crack, that I went to jail for smoking crack, that I'm not allowed to be around children. Some of you are good at research. I need their home address and I need their job address, and I'm going to give you their names.
When someone says they're going to the police, you listen. But when they say it's because of a YouTuber's followers or a content creator's followers, now that's a whole different kind of red flag.
And I told these police officers, I said, you know what? Him lurking around is making me uncomfortable. They're like, well, you know what? You don't have merit to place a restraining order, but you're allowed to make a report. So as the content creator, you can see who your paying members are. Family. Lord and behold, I click and Umar is on my channel as a paying member. This Negro is doing the utmost. You hear me? The utmost. When I get off here, I'm going to go and get a restraining order on him. This man is calling me. Now he's a paying member on my channel. This is just too bizarre. He wants my channel down. I'm not going to allow that to happen.
And the messed up part, she's not the only one, but she's the one who took it to the authorities. And you have to take these type of things seriously, especially in the current climate right now. Especially the last 2 weeks. It has been extremely disturbing, to say the least. Even a couple of months ago where we saw 2 YouTubers get shot by another YouTuber. You have to take these type of things seriously because the collective mental health of this country is not good. Because when you actually watch a lot of Umar's videos that's on YouTube, you notice that Dr. Umar has a pattern. It's very loud and it's very dangerous.
You're going too far now. I didn't mind the videos. I can live with the videos. The videos mean nothing to me. But when you go out your way to try to disrupt and sabotage my efforts on behalf of the community, I got to get in that ass. I got to get in that ass. However it comes, it comes. Like the great Nat Turner said, whether it comes rough or smooth.
We're still working on it. But this is why I hold y'all responsible, because y'all share that negativity. Some of y'all thrive on that negativity. That certain female on YouTube, I need y'all to shut her down. I want her mouth closed permanently. I want her mouth closed permanently.
This man will go live, call someone a coon, and then say, find out where they work. Not to debate them, not to email them. No, he wants addresses, jobs. And you notice it's never with people with giant platforms. It's usually small creators, regular people, former supporters, folks who used to like him until they asked him the wrong question. He doesn't just clown people, he gives assignments. He says stuff like find them, pull up, expose, all while sipping tea and acting like it's just another day at the conscious Pan-African Olympics. Umar knows exactly what he's doing when he puts a name in his mouth and lets his followers do the rest.
Because I have no doubt that she had a role in this, and also that coon from Kansas City, so-called Reverend. Okay, y'all need to shut him down too. Why do I need to respond to someone who just sits up on YouTube talking black talk to make some money? I don't have to respond to that. And you're not a supporter if you even bother me with that nonsense. Why would you stop me from going to motivate brothers when that's what I do for a living? I'm a doctor of clinical psychology. This is what I do. Therapist over 20 years. This is what I do. Why would you stop that?
Now, if you call him out on this, he won't say, yeah, I'm sending the goons. Nah, he'll say he's defending himself. He'll say he's the victim. He says he's a victim about almost everything at this point. Anytime there's any criticism being lobbed at his way, whether he can't get the school open or his personal family issues, it's always someone else's fault. It's never his fault. Umar's favorite move is flipping the script. He'll put a target on your back and then say you attacked him first. He's always under siege. He's always being sabotaged. So when he doxes people, well, in his head, that's not harassment. That's self-defense, apparently. And that's how he gets away with it. He says, I need protection. He says they're trying to stop progress.
His name is. If you go on YouTube and type in, you're going to get videos on school to prison pipeline. You're going to get videos on post-traumatic school disorder, which is a concept that Dr. Umar Johnson invented. He stole my idea and wrote a book. And he does seminars on the exact same topics that I do. Does he have a doctorate? I don't know. Is he a certified school psychologist? No, he is not. He's another one of those wannabe Umar people. They want to be me. They want to do me.
It's the same play every step. Step 1, someone criticizes him. Step 2, he calls them an agent, a hater, or a beta male. Step 3, he names them in a live stream. And then step 4, his followers swarm in. It's not just manipulation, it's marketing, because now he's the fearless leader under attack. And the more enemies he has, the more loyal his fans feel. Umar Johnson clearly cannot handle criticism. Every time someone asks a basic accountability question like, where's the money? Or what's the update with the school? He flips out like they just insulted his entire bloodline. It's not just a disagreement, he takes it personally. And that reaction, it tells you something, because real leaders, the ones who actually care about the mission, they welcome scrutiny. They drop receipts, they answer questions. But with Umar, he gets defensive, condescending, and then start handing out nicknames like coon, beta male, or agent. That's not strength. That's just a very insecure dude with a dashiki on. He acts like every critic is the enemy of the people, but most of them are just actually former supporters who just want clarity. And instead of responding like a grown man, he turns it into a public spectacle because he knows his fan base eats that type of stuff up. He turns every question into a threat, every doubter into a villain. And that tells you deep down, he knows that the foundation he's standing on is very shaky. Because if your operation is solid, you don't need to weaponize your ego every time someone checks the math. You don't need to go on live and rant. You don't need to call on the Umar Avengers to defend your honor. You just need to show the receipts and keep it pushing. But Umar doesn't want questions, he wants praise. And when he doesn't get it, he explodes.
Y'all find it funny. Let's see how many of y'all go and report. If you serious, you will shut her down. She's been going on for 5 years, and some of you might say, Dr. Umar, why did you think of shutting her down before? Why did you been have us report her? Because it wasn't on my mind. I don't live my life trying to sabotage other people's work. That's not my life. I am angry more that I have to take time out of an already overly busy schedule to even address this coon shit. I shouldn't even have to address this.
Umar doesn't just retaliate, he wraps it up in righteousness. That way, anyone who calls it out looks like they're attacking the movement, not the man. This is about what we let people get away with as long as they say the right things, have the right slogans. The community gives people like Umar a lot of rope because on the surface, he says the right things. Build black, protect our children. But once you're under the hood, it's a whole different engine. When someone says protect black women, then goes live to clown, dox, and sick followers on a black woman that's critical of him, that's not protection, that's performance. When someone says we need strong black men, but the moment he's being questioned, he sends his people to harass who makes documentaries, that screams coward behavior from Umar Johnson.
You ain't hard. When you pulling up? When Nasheed pulling up? I'm looking forward to seeing you face to face. Let's get it on.
We gotta stop mistaking loudness for leadership, stop confusing views with values, because what's happening here with Mary Ann and his critics, all with these type of receipts, it's bigger than just one person. This is a cultural test. And the question is, what will we excuse as long as the message sounds good? And also, is the message even sounding that great when the man can't open a school yet? And it's been over a decade. If we let people weaponize their platforms just because they say the right words, again, that's debatable. We're not building a movement, we're building a mob. And this is mob tactics coming from the mob leader himself, Dr. Umar Johnson. When someone uses their influence to intimidate rather than inspire, that's not leadership, that's exploitation. If your whole brand is about building something for the community, then your behavior should reflect that even when the cameras aren't rolling, even when people don't agree with you. So whether you believe that Umar once, still do, or never did, the question isn't about the loyalty to him, it's about the loyalty to the truth. And the truth doesn't need blind followers, it just needs the daylight to expose what is going on. When you watch the videos from Dr. Umar, especially when he is telling people to pull up or find their address, that is borderline illegal behavior. Definitely unethical, and he really needs to stop doing it. It's not helping. It makes him look small. It makes him look like a person who can't handle criticism, and it could be a potential criminal charge. And this can actually send him to jail. So I think he needs to chill out with that. Understand that you're not going to be able to convince everyone that what you're doing makes sense, because again, where is the school? Why is it not open? And leave people alone that you do not like. You can't control what people say about you on the internet. It's impossible. Ignore it. Or try to have a reasonable dialogue with the person. But you trying to get your minions, your goons, to try to find people so you can intimidate them, it's sad and it's embarrassing and it needs to stop now. But what do you guys think about this in the comments below? Do you think that Dr. Umar is actually committing a crime here? Or do you think it's all good? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.